I don't have enough money for Taco Bell, but what I do have pleases me greatly. This is the third edition Dungeons and Dragons Living Greyhawk Gazetteer. And it's got a lot of things inside of the book, which is probably around 130 pages. You've got the different heraldry and what they would have on their own shields. The book has credits for its writing. The editor, which you can count on, is Roger Moore. Sean K. Reynolds did a lot of the writing. And you got to believe that these old gamers really liked or even loved Greyhawk. Excuse me for a second. Whoop. Having trouble here. The book is big. It's wieldy. And it essentially gives you the history after the first and second edition version of Greyhawk. You know that maybe some of the leaders have changed. Maybe even a couple of the gods are different or have vanished, probably gone away, killed, etc. Probably a description of the islands. And there's a great one here. Holy moly. Who's this supposed to be? King Lenward of Nyrond and his father Archibald. So excellent artwork there. And I don't exactly remember what the living part was. I think that it was the first time that they had functions where you would report what was going on in your personal Greyhawk game, and then they would change some things on the internet to reflect maybe what happened in some of the games going on around the country. I remember there was something almost like a contest, and well, there's that. So at the back of the book, they have the gods, the description, the holy symbol, and all that, whether they were intermediate or greater gods. And it did come with a map. I took it out ahead of time. The map's probably a little bit more detailed than the first edition, but here, I'll show you. I still love the original maps over these by far. It gives you whatever these points are. They're cities. So as you can suspect, the population has probably risen on the whole of the map. Over to the side, on each side, there's some holy symbol representation of the gods. Here, I'll show you this other side here. Yeah. But otherwise, it's the same map overall. I don't know if the changes reflected on the map having to do with battles or anything that's gone on, but there it is. I'll leave that for you if you want to pause it and read it yourself. So this book, it was hard to find. I didn't want to pay full price for it, being a cheapskate that I am. But still wanted it because I've been collecting Greyhawk stuff ever since the beginning. And I was able to get one of these super cheap. I think one of the stores had it, and I was able to pick it up maybe half price or whatever. It was in, a bargain bin or whatever. You're never going to see anything like that anymore. Those days are over. With this fourth and fifth edition there, everything's in hardcover, everything's expensive. So no one's giving up the ghost anymore cheaply. But this book is pretty good. I would go to it if I wanted a more thorough description on an area, even if I had to backdate it a little bit or whatever. But I use the original books and maps and everything. Hey, have a great day.